So parenting on purpose, what does it mean? How do we model for our kids our faith? We've spent a couple of times talking about this now, and I want to give you one more practical idea that you can kind of be preparing for. Christmas is quickly approaching, and so I'll give you one that we've done in the past and we're going to continue to do this year. And I'll give credit to Josh, our worship pastor, and his family. They're the ones that kind of turned us on to this. They've been doing this for a few more years than us even, and it was a great win for our family last year. We did Advent together as a family, and so every week we sat around the table just for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we talked about different things. And I'll tell you the wins from it, okay? So in Advent, you get 5 candles, and every week you talk about something different from each. But let me tell you, when you got a 6, 7, and 8-year-old and you get to give them a lighter and they get to light a little tea light candle, and then all the kids just stare at it and you have like a captive audience for 10 minutes or 5 minutes while you talk to them, man, it is awesome. They're not trying to talk over you. It was so great, and our kids were so captivated by it. And then one of the other cool things with it was that we talked about values. Each week, it's a piece of Christmas, like joy and peace, values that we talk about all the time. And we got to spend some time talking about those as a family and what it meant. Now, if you're like, okay, well, I don't even know how to do Advent, the cool part is this, is I just downloaded a family Advent practice online. I just went and literally Google searched it. There was like 10 or 12 that came up, and I just went through and found the one that I liked that was kind of like age appropriate for my kids. And we did that together, and it was so fun. So it was guided even for me. And it was so great. It was so good. So you can find those. There's also Bible reading plans. If you want to include more Bible and scripture in that for your kids. We actually spend a little bit of time too. And part of what our guide told us to do was to set up the nativity every week and add a different piece and talk about that as a family. It was so great. So I hope that is helpful to you. And if you want to know more ways to parent on purpose, then you're going to want to be here as we continue our series, Parenting on Purpose, at the BOD on Sundays at 9, 20, and 11.